Hey guys, welcome back to another episode, and today I'm going to be showing you all how to make the best and simplest barbecue ribs. Okay, first off, you're going to get us some beautiful ribs, some beautiful pork ribs, no beef ribs, pork ribs. I mean, if you want to use beef ribs, you could use beef ribs, but I suggest pork ribs, best ribs. Okay, now you're just going to sprinkle over that some Sazon tropical seasoning. Just get a hefty amount of that over your ribs because you're gonna boil these, so you want a little extra to make sure the seasoning go through all the meat. Get them a little massage, get it in all the nooks and crannies. There we go. Okay, now roughly chop an onion right down the center. Okay, now we're gonna add some extra virgin olive oil to our pan. We have that on medium to high heat, and we do that a little more, and then we're gonna add our onions right inside that pot. I'm gonna sweat our onions a little bit, get a little brown on those, and then you can add our spices. Okay, now that our onions are a little brown, you're gonna mix those up. Now we're gonna add our spices. So we're gonna add some pepper, some salt, a little cayenne, and some garlic powder. Now just add some water to your pot. Gonna add almost a whole gallon, just short of a gallon, and now you're gonna throw our ribs right inside that beautiful liquid filled with flavor. You're gonna let those ribs, make sure all your ribs inside there covered in the liquid, so make sure push those down at the bottom. And you're gonna let this simmer, bring it to a boil, and let it simmer for about an hour to an hour and a half, or until they're just nice and tender. Okay, pop our lid on, and now we wait. While we wait on our ribs, we're gonna make our barbecue sauce. So first, we're gonna add some tomato ketchup, maybe about a half cup, some molasses. Now I didn't have as much as I wanted, but just use whatever you have. So in my case, that's all I had. But if you have more, use, I'd say, a quarter of the amount of ketchup you use. Now we're gonna add some cayenne, just for a little extra kick, a little spice, and add some brown sugar for that nice sweetness. Now some white distilled vinegar. Use about a quarter cup of that. I just give that a quick mix. Now add any of your favorite flavor of store-bought barbecue sauce. I'm gonna use about 2 to 3 tablespoons of that. Now we're gonna add about 1 to 2 teaspoons of white sugar. Give that another whisk, and there we go. Got our beautiful barbecue sauce. Okay, now let's check our ribs. Look at those boiling away. You could see our water reduced about half. I'm gonna turn our broiler on high. Okay, got a metal pan, or any pan you have. Put some foil on it. We're gonna lay our ribs right on that pan. Okay, now you're gonna get our ridiculously delicious barbecue sauce we just made a few minutes ago, or seconds ago. You're gonna just slather that all over our nice ribs. Yes. Make sure you get a nice thick coating on that. Now, after you do that, you're gonna flip those over. Make sure you get that back side. Nice, another good slathering of barbecue sauce. Okay, now after you just gonna let that sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. Just that first layer of barbecue sauce could just set on that. Now I'm gonna add another layer to that before we add it to the broiler. Okay, grab your pan. I'm gonna throw that right inside the broiler at high heat. for about just 5 minutes. Take those out. Beautiful. Now you're just gonna add another coating of barbecue sauce to those, because you want the most elite barbecue sauce taste. You want it nice and sticky and sweet and just nicely barbecued. So another 5 minutes. Take a look at that nice char on those. Okay, give them a flip. Don't break it like I did. Now we're just gonna add those back to the oven, another 5 minutes, and there we go. We got our beautiful barbecue ribs. And yes, all this talking is compensating for the fact that I did forget to try the beautiful ribs. Your boy was very hungry, and I totally forgot about that. But if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to comment what you want to see me cook next. Peace.